Please tell us your thoughts being drawn to Siwelele FC.
I think it's an interesting fixture given the fact that we are going to play them in a couple of days. I think it's a fixture to look forward to and hope we get the desired results in both fixtures, in the coming fixture and also in the Carling Cup.
Do you think you guys playing them before the actual Carling Black Label will prepare you guys mentally and tactically for you to be able to not to be kicked out early into the cup?
Of course, facing them now also gives us a bit of an idea of what to come against. Also, it's a fairly new team, Siwelele, with the changeover and all of that. So there's a lot of factors that play a role. But I think coming to the game is just we have to take it one game at a time, and whatever results that come will come as a lesson into the game against them in the Carling Cup.
I mean, facing a team like Siwelele that's obviously not playing well at this point in time, what perhaps would you say you guys will do to guard against complacency in saying that obviously you're going to get the 3 points?
I think the mentality has always been to focus on ourselves in preparation for every game. So I think there won't be much of a change in terms of what's going to be done or mental. I think the mental attitude has always been there to treat each game the same, with the same attitude, and give our best in every game.
We also then see that perhaps that you guys will have a lot of games that are now coming up as well. Would that not be like a factor for you guys, or you trust in the squad depth that you guys have?
I think we have a well-assembled team. Everyone is always ready to give their all. It doesn't matter what opponent we came in, and I think as a club like Orlando Pirates, we have to be prepared for such things.
Personally, how far are you in terms of working with coming back to compete for the place in the team?
I'm fairly still in the early stages of my rehab, but it's still a few months to go until I come back.
And something like this sometimes can be very, you say it's always a mental thing when you are out for such a long time. How have you kept yourself motivated and just kept on believing that you come?
I think I have a good support structure in the team, The management, the coach, the medical team have always been in support of me, and they're really giving me the support that I need. The club has put in resources at my disposal to use to make sure that I'm mentally in a good place, so that I can just focus on my rehab and making my way back and fighting for my position in the club.
And also the other interesting thing is when you come back, it's not easy given the depth that is there in the club. It's not going to be easy to force your way back into the team.
Yeah, I think the club has made good signings. Everyone is putting up their hand, and when I come back also it's my job to put my hand up also, so that when I'm given the opportunity to play, I can do my best and serve the club well.
Well, obviously, the club began on a slow start, but you guys have now won the entry date, and you guys also won in the KF preliminary round. How is the team sort of settled in and adjusted to the new coach's philosophy?
No, I think the guys have been doing fairly well, even though in the start the results have not been coming in our way, but I think the performances have been well, So I think it's just work in progress for us as a team, and taking it one game at a time, and hopefully we get to the level where we want to be.
I've got another one coming up in the league. Just completed another one in the Champions League, having just celebrated the cup winning the MTN. We've got at that stage now. How is it like from the player's perspective to be dealing with such a heavy schedule in terms of fixtures?
No, I think, like I said, everyone is prepared. It does not matter who is playing at the day. The club believes in everyone, and I believe everyone that is given an opportunity to play on a particular day will surely raise their hands and do well for the club.
Okay, thank you.